put into your hair getting stuck in the side of that plywood, and every time you move away it pulls. Yep. Oh, that's got to be what it is. Yeah, you're right. So Papa got to be a hero. Right here is Katrina's bunk. Right here. And I'm here to tell you, whether you hear me say it or not, she's got more balls than Nick ever thought about having.
She does. She's
There's a lot of people now starting to get activity in here.
What was that?
Oh, it is a canning room. I mean, that's just where they stored their canned goods. I don't know why. I have no idea why. But when the Booth brothers was here, both of them said there's something in there. And they weren't kidding. You know, usually them guys pull your leg, but they weren't kidding this time. And they said there's something wrong with this room. And I've been telling people that, and yeah, there is something wrong with that room. There's things happening in this room now. So remember that. That's a good room. I'd like to know what's in there myself. This right here, I have no idea what they used this room for. Again, you see that board? That goes over a piece of screen. There's no glass behind it, but that goes over a piece of screen that goes out underneath the porch. That's out there, a cement porch that's out there. And I had people from Illinois, again, they were right behind me. I said, I have no idea what that room's for. I dropped my light, I got about right here. I thought, oh my God. I saw red eyes looking at me. That board wasn't up there, it's a screen, just a screen. And they all heard me say it. And of course everybody's flashlighting, you know, towards the board. They can't see what it is, but they can all see the red eyes. So I come down, I walk in there, walk almost up to it, and I see what it is. There's the cutest little bunny rabbit you ever seen, looking right at me, that happens to live underneath the porch right out there. So now Dan Allen, the guy that owns this place, he rides me about my killer rabbit all the time. Their eyes do glow.
Yes, they do. And they are red.
And it couldn't have been better if it had been scripted, okay? This, right now, you just left the infirmary. Once you go through these doors, right here, whether it's on this floor, first floor, second floor, or attic, once you come through these doors, you're in the superintendent's area.
Okay.
Okay, except for this room.
Phone base right there.
Except for this room. By the way, if your pole dancer don't, you will literally bring the ceiling down. Literally, this is a
You're not gonna tumble.
this is a semi brace in the back to hold freight from moving around, and it's very tight up there, but it's got a great big crack up there. And if you move this, you will literally bring the ceiling down. Literally. You notice right here on the floor, see where the cement's been patched?
Yes.
Right here. There was a trough right there, like in a barn.
Okay.
Okay? Right here, you're in jail right now. There was a holding cell right here. And the reason the holding cell was right here, because like I told you all a bit ago, this is mom and pop. These are not trained psychiatrists, okay? And every once in a while, you get criminally insane in here, where they're going to kill somebody or themselves or whatever. And so they would actually bring them down here and put him in this holding cell, or her, into this holding cell, and get a hold of state police. Then the state police would come and get them and take them down to East Haven, down to Richmond to a mental facility where they could handle it. Now, you don't see no toilet facilities, do you?
No.
And now you know why the trough was right here in the floor.
Nice.
And it goes right into this drain. And when the state police would come and get them, they use a garden hose on them like you're washing your car. Because you get their stench from everybody in their car. You know that stuff. Now, what happens though if you've got more than one criminally insane? You put both of them in there, one of them will come out. Somebody will kill somebody in there. And so, there's no holding cell in here. But if you look right there, you can see where there was a hole that been plastered over. And where's the, right there is the other one. You see how they're the same height?
Yeah.
Now you see the shackles?
Okay.
There really were shackles right here. Now, as far as I know, there was nobody ever spent a night shackled to the wall. Because they would get the state police here quickly. But at least you're not sticking two of them together in a jail cell. And no, there's no toilet facility here either. That's why there's a drain right there. So, I think it's kind of funny. And the rest of this is all used for storage, but you can see right here. Somebody wrote help me, somebody said no. Hi, hello. Maybe. Rest in peace. You know, so. This room right here, we've got several times, and I don't know what causes it, but you can hear music playing in this room sometimes. I actually I've told people, shut your cell phone off, please. You know? It's already off.
Go ahead. I've been hearing things down here quite a bit.
I have been too.
I have been too.
FYI, I mean, it's voices is what I hear, but that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
That's why I asked Craig if are you hearing this? Because down at the end of the hallway, I heard somebody say something.
Down as we were looking down
Yeah.
where
Yeah, I heard.
Katrina was.
And it's not just one instance. Ever since I've been down here, I've been hearing.
Well,
I just thought I heard a whistle. I don't know if it's
the
a bird.
music that you're gonna hear is like school kids at churches and stuff that would come out here and sing to entertain the people that are here and stuff, you know. And it's residual. It is residual, okay? Because I've sat here for a half hour and listened to it before, you know. And it's just really kind of cool. It really
Kind of
is.
peaceful.
And by the way, this is one of the top 10 haunted places in the United States for a reason. You will find that out tonight. Am I afraid of it? You bet you're sleeping. I'm the biggest tower down here, I'll tell you that. Come on over here. Yeah, I guarantee you, if you guys weren't with me, there's no way I'd be down here running around by myself. And that's the truth. I'm not kidding. This was superintendent's room. They just use it just exactly like we use it for today. Okay, that's your hot water heater for both the bathrooms that are available to you. There is hot water and the kitchen. We usually have our salamanders right there, and I don't know where they are. That works, this works, and it's just exactly like what they used it for down in them days. Then you come in here, and it's just storage shelves for cleaning supplies. And it's superintendent's, okay? One really quick story I gotta tell you. We had a guy that worked for us, his name's Tim Murphy. And Tim is maybe about this tall. He's about that wide too. He looks a great deal like a beach ball, all right? And Tim, when he got out of the Army, he got a job at Indianapolis at a Japanese restaurant. And he could never get his boss to talk to him, never. And then he did. And what he found out, Tim found out, was that his boss was a big-time dealer. Big-time dealer. And he made Tim a mule, delivering 3 states, Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio. Tim's over in Ohio, and he gets busted. And he actually spent 6 months in Mansfield Penitentiary, Ohio State Penitentiary, the old one. Okay. And then he came out and everything, and he's a good guy. He just made a stupid mistake, you know. He really is a good guy. I like him. But when the Booth brothers were here a year ago, this month, as a matter of fact, they were here just a month ago too, but a year ago this month they were here. We're hoping for 3 days in a row, solid, never quit. And there's gotta be 500 people here all the time. I mean, all over this place. Well, Murphy's not married. So Murphy's out here in the yard trying to hit on every female he can find. And it's to the point where Dan and I are watching him out the kitchen window, laughing at him. It's hilarious to watch. And every once in a while, he'll get one of the females to come into the basement here with him. And so I actually asked one of the girls, I said, you gotta tell me what kind of lines he using on you. I said, come on, let me know. Well, he wants to show us the orbs. I said, the what? He said, the orbs. In the daylight? Yeah. Well, where are them orbs? They're right down here in the basement, in this room, right here. And she said, I wanted to see him. So I come down here with him. And he showed me the orbs. I said, I'll bet he did. And right here is what he was showing him.
Oh.
Right there is what he was showing him. And
Oh, that's a lie.
I told Murphy, I said, man, and they let you out of Mansfield. I said, you need to go back to Ohio, pal. I said, that's genius. But that is one of the worst lines I've ever heard in my life. Well, 4 of them took him out for supper that night.
Whoa.
I just couldn't believe it. Let's go back upstairs. We're not gonna go up the same way we came down. There's 5 ways to get in this basement. If you wanna just scare the daylights out of somebody, the basement is the place to do it. Because there's 5 different ways to get down here. Everything in this kitchen works. It's yours to use. Anything you want. The microwave and everything works. Refrigerator, the oven. Right there is a bathroom, and you can see how close that sink is to that toilet in there. It's pretty incredible.
Holy Moses.
I wasn't kidding, was I? I said side salad, I wasn't kidding.
That reminds me of my old efficiency apartment I had with my 3 kids. My somebody let me, I had a shower.
Okay.
So you imagine, you're like.
Well, there ain't no way he'd make it in there. You ain't gonna make it. Let's go down the hallway. I'll get this over with and get out of here. All right, now, you remember me saying this is gender segregated?
Correct.
I told you which side the male and female are, and don't pay any attention to the pink. This is the men's side. Always, except down in the basement. The basement is not gender segregated, with the exception of the dining rooms, okay?
Okay.
All right. This was Bill Shire's room, and I thought Bill was dead, and he's not. And he was one of the last 6 people that were in here. And he's actually up at Fort Wayne in another facility, a great deal like this one. But I knew he loved to play checkers, so I knew that was his checker set. I knew this was his room, so I set the checkers up and made the first move. I've been telling people I'm waiting for Bill to make the next move. And I got an email from a friend of mine that said, hey, dumbass, he's not dead. I said, okay.
That explains why he didn't take his move, Aaron.
Each one of these rooms you see is a man's life. And we've left this one set up so you can see it.
Nice little toilets in here for.
Well,
These are probably the ones Craig will use because he's too big for the bathroom.
we actually found these all over the building. No, they didn't have 4 bedbands per room. Right there where you're at, there was a dresser. There was a dresser. And of course there were springs and mattress on there and a piece of furniture, and this is like a guy's room. This is it. This is his life. Now you look right up above you, you can see holes in the wall up there. And what them are for was the contractors that built this in 1899, that was common practice. Because you got no electricity. You got oil lamps. Oil lamps stink and they smoke. And that would ventilate the room right there. Every one of these rooms has them holes. But I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I really did, considering 1899, I never heard of that before. Why would we? We've always had electricity, you know.
I have oil lamps, I've only used.
I do
them twice.
too, but the only time I use them when there's a thunderstorm and my lights get blown out.
I like the natural light better.
Yeah. Every one of these rooms is a man's life.
Well, I'm glad this place was saved, as opposed to a lot of the other ones get torn down, you know?
Exactly.
Makes me incredibly sad to see some historical building torn down.
Well, we've done a lot of time and work in this place, but it's worth it to me. Look at that hole up there. And this is a slanted wall. This is a medical room. That was me. Yeah, I felt my wrist about vibrate, so it was me. This is a medical room. This is a medical confinement room. If you have cholera, if you have tuberculosis, whether you're male or female, you will be in this room. There was a toilet right there. You could tell that there was one upstairs, and no, it don't work.
No,
Obviously.
obviously not.
That would be a good
But there was a toilet right here, there was running water in here, and you can get 3 beds in here. The chances of you coming in here and leaving this room is pretty slim to none.
They were pretty bad when they came into here then.
Yeah.
How would you fit 3 beds in here?
Well, you seen that bed
Yeah.
over there, you just have to set it on.
Yeah,
Like
1, 2, and then 3 probably.
Yeah, probably.
one?
That's me, I'm still vibrant. Kate Chadwick is live now at Randolph County Historical Society. So my little buddy Katie is advertising something, evidently. Right here's your laundry chute.
Okay. Yeah, I saw
That's
that.
why your laundry chute is on this side of the building, by the way. Because we got nasty sheets or sick clothes or something, you're not gonna carry it clear through the building. You want it downstairs. This is just a storage closet, right there. Now, I'm gonna do this as quickly as possible so I don't waste any more of your time. What I want you to remember is that this is a mirror image, okay? This floor and the floor above us is a mirror image. The one on the far end is men's first floor church. Right above it's men's second floor church.
Okay.
Okay? This is men's first floor assembly room.
Okay.
And yes, they could actually go in there and smoke and drink and play cards and lie to each other and everything else, as long as they left it in this room and there was no females allowed in this room. None. It's not a church, it's basically a day room, more than anything else. You see that building right out back, that's the butcher shop, that's the butcher house right there.
Where's the cemetery?
Huh? I'll show you this right there. You can't, I can show you where it is from here, but you can't tell. See that wagon, see that trailer sitting right behind that little barn or that
Yeah.
little building? It's just to the right again.
Okay.
Out into there, there's no markers.
Oh, no markers, huh?
There's no markers. There's 51 people and 1 mummy in there.
Wow.
I'll tell you about that.
Dang.
All right, now, you got this way. Now you're on the ladies' side, okay?
Okay.
It's just like the men's side. This is the ladies' first floor assembly room. And yes, they could sit in there and smoke and drink and play cards and lie to each other. And don't say they don't, because I've seen it. And a lot of times they're worse than the men.
They do that.
Yeah.
You've seen it too.
Yeah.
Right down here is the ladies' first floor church, okay? And so we'll walk right down this way. You guys got plenty of time.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Go all over the
Yep.
place to see it.
Very, very interesting. We appreciate you showing us everything. That's awesome.
I like the history.
All right, now I told you about Doris Addington a little bit ago. Remember her? She got left on the front steps. That is a pass-through right there into a sick room.
Okay.
This is Doris Addington's last room. She died in this room in 2004. Doris had a dog collection. I don't know how
That was me
y'all
whispering
feel
about
about dolls. Dolls don't bother me. But that little stinking grinning monkey that sat there and grinned at you and beats the cymbals together, I hate that thing. I will burn everyone I find. Some of these dolls really are Dorses, okay? Most of them aren't. Let's face it, the American Girl doll isn't. I'm
No,
sure you know
definitely
that
not.
that's not. And some of these have been picked up in garage sales, but some of them really are hers. That's really hers.
Yeah, she probably likes it that way.
I know the one without the head is hers too. And I know that one is. And I know that one is. And so's this, and so's this. And if there's any of the dolls that I don't like, it's this one.
Why is that?
Well, you can look at her face. I just don't like her. You know what she reminds me of? She reminds me of Scarlett O'Hara.
Okay.
A little smart ass.
You don't have to say no more. I know what you're talking about.
Okay. I really don't like Scarlett O'Hara. And so, you know, this is, you notice the ladies' rooms are bigger. Well, they got the kids during the war, okay?
Right.
And, you know, the next room is you want to see. Little boy, he's 7 years old. He's in here with his mother. His first name is Noah. No, I do not know his last name, okay? But I do know that he's in here. Because he got the measles in 1943, and he died in this room with his mother in here. Okay? Brandy Breeder, our manager, got 2 little girls, and they both can see things. And whenever they come out here with her, they come in here to play with this little guy. And that just freaks me out to no end. I see nothing, okay?
And they're
So the little girls tell Brandy which toys to buy. And I always set this one right here on that line. There's a stop on it right there. And I always set it right there. The only toy I've ever seen move in here, and I know it moved in here, is this one.
Okay.
The 1940 one. Okay. And what happened, I left it set here like that one afternoon, and I came back the next day and there had been nobody here that night, and it was up there. And I know I left it there. Now you hear the trucks and stuff going by, but you don't feel any vibration, do you?
No.
nope.
There isn't
It's
any.
very sound.
So I think my little buddy moved that. I really sincerely think he did. And I leave him sit right there on that.
Let it sit right there.
I leave it sit right there on that.
Hopefully we'll hear their bell ringing on that thing.
There's lightweight stuff in here. There's feathers and ping pong balls and everything else in here. You have to be well entertained. That's what they told Brandy to buy, so she did. So. That's a new addition. That chair is. That wasn't there. Dan must have bought that little sale stuff like that. Okay, and for the next 2 floors, here's the light, okay? Straight up.
Okay.
Alright, let's go up. That door is locked. There's only two rooms in the whole building that's locked. One of them is Dan's bedroom up there, the owner's room, and that's our supply room. Can you imagine that buzzer going off and the noise you would hear of people racing down to the basement?
It sounds really good if they were in a wheelchair.
Yeah, I've often wondered that.
Or were they just non-wheelchair people?
Who knows? This is second floor ladies' side. If you're into EVPs and stuff, and I'm not saying anything about women, But this is the noisiest side by far. In the
It
whole
makes a
thing.
lot of sense.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say that.
Poor Rose is outnumbered.
This is,
I'm out of that because I don't talk very much.
there's a lot of EVPs right here.
I'm a
Now,
quiet lady.
if you guys want to spend the night here, there's mattresses every place, and I guarantee you they're bed bug free. Guarantee that. This, you just came through them doors. You just left the infirmary. You're in the superintendent's quarters.
Okay.
Okay? Right now, there is a much bigger and much nicer bathroom at the end of the hall right there.
Okay.
And that one works. And there's the only two it does, so it's down there and right there. And of course, we get people that comes out here and spends the night. This room right here,
I'm getting
as
notifications.
a matter of fact, they use this room
From who? From who?
The website. No,
What
I
website?
usually set.
When I was in college down in Louisville, my whole apartment would fit twice in this room.
It's bigger
I
than
mean,
the
it was a
efficiency I had.
corner in a pit is what it was. But I like this great big old room. I really do.
It's
The
comfortable.
walls. I mean, the structure of it over there. How it,
Yeah.
that circular cutout. It's not. It's cool.
Okay, come here. Show you something really cool. You're into that? I'm into the architecture. This is
Yep.
Romanesque
That's it.
revival. Is what it is.
Oh wow.
If I lived here, this would be my room.
Absolutely.
That open?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wide open, or I'd have a bunk out here.
You talk about all the fresh air. There, right there, you got it.
It's perfectly solid, safe.
Oh wow, this is awesome. This is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Look at the bird nest right in there. Perfect.
You know why the fences are up here? It isn't to keep the birds out. It's to keep idiots with rocks and beer bottles
Yeah,
from breaking
yeah.
that curved
See, that's
glass.
that's so
Yeah.
fucking sad. Excuse my French, but that's
It is.
It's true.
It is. They see an old building like in the
That's exactly why it's up there. I couldn't imagine having to replace that curved glass. How would you? Where would you even find it?
you'd have to have it specially made anymore. I
Do you know
think.
how much it costs?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so
Here you can see the Romanesque arches and everything.
Yeah. That would be a custom window right there. So.
I'm gonna leave this door open so we get air coming through here. When you guys leave, would you close it
Sure will.
and lock it? I mean, it's got a deadbolt on it right here, so you just close it and lock it. I sure would appreciate it. I like the air going through here. When I was a senior in high school, I actually spent the night in
Are there
this
cobwebs
room right
around here, or is that just
nice.
something's kind of feels like something's going on?
I know.
You getting that too?
That's pretty cool.
Feels like a hair.
Yep.
The windows are open in here. That's pretty cool. They must have slept in this room last night too. This was Dennis Dwiggins' room. He was one of 8 kids. And he was my age. He asked me, he said, "Hey, you want to come out and spend the night?" And I said, "Hell no." No, I don't want to. Oh, come on. They close the doors off. The windows are even painted black. You never even know there's anybody else out there. Well, there's 30-some people out there then. Okay. And he was right. I never knew there was anybody out there at all. At all. And so I spent the night right here in this room. And so I actually ghost hunted this place first before anything.
That would have been a great experience.
So nice to be fresh.
My sister,
Yep.
sister and I did. We ghost hunted this place, and you get there, you come up on my very first paranormal experiences down there before going this way first. This is the men's second floor. Don't forget, you've got 4 thugs up here. You got John Oliver Chambers thrown out of a window. You got 4 more guys over a period of a few years that's been suffocated up here on this floor right here.
Okay.
This room right here is John Oliver Jam's room. Right here's the window he got thrown out of. He was washing it, he opened it, sat down in the windowsill, closed the window down, reaching up as far as he can. Somebody grabbed his feet, shoved him over backwards. The wheelchair ramp definitely wasn't there then.
You know, that was a common way to wash windows. My grandma would do that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, you know, it makes sense. Especially if you're 80 years old, you're not gonna get on an
Yeah.
extension ladder and
Yeah.
come up here and do this.
Our windows were never dirty, and I always wondered why the outsides were so clean. She told me she actually
Yeah.
hangs on the.
Well, this is John Oliver's room. Now, I want you to remember that door right back there, we just came through,
Yeah.
and we're in relationship to John Oliver.
2 doors down, huh? Basically.
Because I've got a film I'm gonna show you in just a little bit, it's gonna blow your mind. Okay?
Yeah, when
So,
it comes to paranormal, we like our minds blown, so that's,
well, it'll work. Her name is Amanda East that took this film with her boyfriend here, and they were here on Christmas Eve. And I said, Amanda, you're playing with fire being here on Christmas Eve. She said, I know, but I want to try it. Okay. And you got to see the film she got. And by the way, her radiator hose on her car busted out here. It was very cold here, and they couldn't even go sit in their car and get warm because the radiator hose busted. Try finding a radiator hose in Winchester, Indiana on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I told her. I think this is a thug room, just because of the crappy looking color. And I think that was too.
That way?
Yeah. Them two, I'm pretty positive. They actually let them pick up whatever color they wanted. Okay? Well, this just, that can't be in
What
it.
is that, like a, I don't know what you want to call
I know what I think it
it.
is.
Something like
a rust color, isn't
A
it?
lot of,
Rust.
houses in Mexico, the stuccos are, that color.
Rusty.
Looky here what I found.
Yeah.
Ah,
So the thugs spent some time in here today?
Well, I tell you, Nick Ross spent the night in there his second night.
yes, he did.
Right here's the top of your, that's the very top of your laundry sheet right there. Yep, Nick spent the night in here on this second night. And there's your laundry sheet. And, like I said before, men's second floor church, men's second floor assembly hall, ladies second floor assembly hall, ladies second floor church. Now let's go down to the ladies second floor church. By the way, that door right there is open for a reason. That's my very, with your SLS camera, there's a stick figure in here. I don't know whether he thinks that's a urinal or not. I know what it looks like he's doing, but I have no idea. If you're an invalid, Decker, you can get a bath. Normally, they got showers and stuff that they use. I think they've all been taken out. This would have been the ladies' second floor restroom, and the water shut off so it don't work. Matter of fact, I shut the water off because I didn't want to clean them. How's that? You got two at that end, that's enough.
And they work.
Yes.
So.
All right, you're in the ladies' second floor church. I want you to look right here beside that light bulb. See that light coming through the ceiling right there?
Yes.
All right, about 200 yards out here, we have our own natural gas line.
Okay.
And there were actually natural gas lights in every room. All right? Right here is the only one left in the whole building. It's the only one left. They have a platform right there where you set the globe
Yeah.
over it, and that'll turn it on and but all the rest of them have been taken down and capped. Even down at the gurney,
That's the gurney, huh?
that's had a lot of coffins, wooden coffins right on that. From floor to floor.
We're seeing them turn on it tonight.
I will. Like I said, we went to the, it was a psychiatric museum, and it had the original metal, what do you call them? Trays that they push the body into.
Oh, yes.
So me and Craig went in there. We had an EVP session. We went in there and had his wife close us in, and while we did the EVP session. So, and we were how long were we? About an hour, weren't we? Laying in there, because we kept hearing taps on the top trays too when we were in there, tapping like tap 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 tap. Going whoa.
I was watching her video, she was going live.
I don't think I do. I know what you're talking about now, one of them drawers. Okay. All right then. Oh, if you want to go outside, by the way, every one of the fire escapes are very sturdy.
Okay.
They will hold you.
I remember these in the old houses, but in the floor. Remember those grates?
The year, excuse me, the year now is 2007. This place has been closed for 1 year.
Okay.
All right. I've always known most of the political people in this county all my life. So I know this is setting out here. And my sister and I, who is 10 years younger than me, we decided we wanted to go ghost hunting down here. We've been watching taps, we know how to do it, you know. And so I go up to the courthouse and I get the keys off the commissioner, come out. 2007, okay? So my sister and I actually made it this far, right here. We came right through this door, and that door is hanging open right there.
The one way at the end?
No, the one right here beside you.
Right here?
Left. And so I've taken the flashlight and I look, and there, by the way, in 2007, there's still beds and dressers and sheets and everything in all the rooms. And there's suitcases and stuff every place still, you know. So I come down here and there's a suitcase sitting on that top shelf right there. This is my very, very, very first paranormal experience. I don't believe in this crap, okay? I just don't. I thought it was stupid. And so I come in here, I grab the suitcase down and put it right here. My sister's standing just real close to where you are, right there. And I open the suitcase up, and it's clear full of like 1925, 1935 era ladies' clothes. Okay? I said, this is my sister right there. I said, Becky, try some of this stuff on. I think it'd be neat. Try it on. See if that'll attract ghosts or spirits or whatever, you know.
Trigger
I
objects.
said, give it a shot, Beck. No. Becky, come on. There's nobody here but me and you. Nobody else even know that you... Shut up. Well, my sister